We salute to our country people them. We glad for meet up una again. Na Pidgin News. Pidgin News. I will return back for some of the things that will get them for inside the week. Some of the strong thing that we will meet up them for inside the week. Country people them. And the week we just finished. Una member will be taken to be enter for some village where they call them say a minivom. Where they so for that side. For South region, we at the health center, we will go show now again for reminder now, na place where people that they really hear about and the kinds of suffer way there for people that way they no fit look at them for that health center. We go show now other one. Then we go take on a talk chapter 2 for school. Week we pass, we'll be telling the condition we picking them for the primary school side and nursery school for a government primary and nursery school for come yam better. Them say that they go through. We'll go turn back on top that chapter and. Story 2, it go take we enter for the book we minister for college book. Ma Paulina Lovalionga be signed inside the week where plenty people then talk. Why some people that talk say yes, if I say me they know the knack picking them for correct them when they do back for school. Other people that talk say small beating and small talk. Now we go join. Enter for inside for fixing them in the proper Tori or the one them plus other one we go talk and thank God we the talk school and we the talk palava for beating for picking them for school for correct them when they do bad. Inside Tori house we get ta for me Ibrahim where he says he there with we he no le been a papa. He been a teacher too, so I glad say the Tori. He come for time with teacher. Now he deal with we. Time for me. I fit talk Happy New Year for you. For second the first hour the meet up for this New Year.
Happy New Year to you, Ambassador, and Happy New Year to televiewers. And I throw salute for all manway in the local way, especially with fans. Papa Mbindi way there for Suza. He was a serious fan. I think this time now he be for Kona TV and he do watch we.
All right, and we did talk congratulate again for Che Divine.
Yes, where you man just born. Yes. And he did talk say we get for pass for the when we finish for here. I think it's a good idea and now some fine thing where we all man collide for go chop that plantains for bonus.
Okay. All right, and Tori for before we enter proper for Tori. Time for me. I want to find out for you the week we pass. Now, waiting really catch your eye for tele. We some way be really catch your eye for tele this week.
Yes, thing way it be really catch my eye now. First, now this thing way one of we international boxer where they be talk say you don't come out for UFC.
Francis Ngannou.
Yes, and where the reasons where the game with the CC be correct because. They know they recognize you like international boxer, and be yes. One of my friends they talk say even for Cameroon say time where some my friend come out France. It talks say all over France they get Ngannou a picture but for Cameroon you know they so maybe sometime we get for recognize we own heroes before we expect say me international people they recognize it.
Now, the more talks more for them Ngannou as you see now one of the thing them. One of the things that we be talk, he be try for talk now say he they so he be want and say make all people that they fight that kind fight, may they get health insurance. Now I mean say if something happen, something they will go cover them for hospital. We know that them say they go spend money again for look at their skin when something happen. And he be act and so say make each of the people that they fight like he. May they give them lawyer, we go the look at them. Another one, now say may they act the money, we the fighter them they earn them. And the other one will be talk, now say may they try for organize some fight for you with some of the two best fighter them for inside UFC. Now, I don't know, I know sabi whether if you for be businessman or you be a big man for some business place, your workman to say in need and say may give health insurance. Now some bad we don't talk.
Nothing bad about that. I'll be very surprised. Say, you know, I even be surprised for here in a time where they put this claim. Say, you know, it be very important. That the kind of sport where they do them, it be dangerous, and I think it need insurance. It really need insurance, and all that claims will be normal, and it be like for year with the claim and no claim. But I think in other developed countries, it be just normal. Say. Man get insurance, man get a bed, and I know say they pay other people the better than here. I think that one of the things where he claim for because the same person where he get a level for Europe they pay better than yes. So I think other claims it be justified.
But we won't forget, say, if Ngannou for agree for sign a new contract with the Ultimate Fighting Championship, if he for agree, it will be one of the highest person we earn plenty money, but for sake of say get other people then, because if it was Ngannou, he married his boy with UFC, for sake of say he be look other people them interest too for inside, because when he talks, he may they increase money for all fighter them, may all fighter they get lawyer, may all fighter they get health insurance. You know be the look now only for a belly, you know be the look now only for E1, because if you for the look now only E1, if for look now the money where he go the enam, like the highest money for this. So if you talk saying some better one for you know now all people they sacrifice for different people their case.
Yes, but I don't know whether how they sacrifice on the same way other people they sacrifice for you, because sometimes they talk for some parable. They say when fire they burn you are in the born picking, move your own first before you look picking your own. But I think to a certain extent you be right for fight a general fight, but sometimes you get for look and whether even you for there for that position, so that put for fight them so.
Right, and even for Bible day, come out small dirty for your eye before you go come out the big one with the for your friendly eye. All right, and Saturday starts with some kind war story for inside the country. Country get cried eye. Now one of the minister them for country where they so announce a common say Inode again, a name Gabriel Dodo Ndoke. He will be a minister for mines, technological development for inside we country, and Inode just now, and also Sabi we hear say he get some small sick overnight, and he died for hospital for Yaoundé the year just now. Say plenty, you minister them, they don't go for the hospital for go confirm the story, if true. Na Tinder we don't pass. For sick I say Friday already, he be the receiver people them, he be get people there, they come for your office like stranger. So all man surprise with the Canada we they don't talk, say don't die. So baby cried out for country. I know Sabi whether Malis, if you don't get with that photo them. For now on I know be Sabi the minister, who Sabi say plenty minister them they did for country, who get more than 20 minister them. So it go really strong for see me Sabi all minister by face, but this minister will die. For me, I know see now some fine thing, fine sign for first month for inside New Year, and it don't take for Cameroon where you say minister where they for action, he die. That means we DC work, you know.
Yes, well, die get particular person where you get for cash. So die if you catch any man at any time. But natural way to talk, because we believe say they get they live well, they get special care, where small time would they ever just hear and say they don't fly minister. So I think this is how they come for tell we say some die they come where you don't get for they know the plan. Mm-hmm. But I think what we get for learn from the past to die where you don't already mention them say it will be for program. And I say when they die so they just forget about you. Whether come two people then will be one just years that they put them for mortuary where they don't already nominate different people. Maybe now because election they can bet. Maybe no say this work we they go live them. So because when you see the way some ministers they work, or some people that they do the bill I say that are part of their farm. So this one I think it can forgive a special lesson or serious lesson for the one the way they did it. And think when they surprise me again I say some people that they were with the hope saying that they will die first, but instead, this the place where we know the check they come out, because we know the minister they will be more than 90 years, but they still there.
So, all right, with the join more for talk Asia for the family for Minister Gabriel Dodo Ndoke, as we die for some kind of what die with plenty people them. They surprise on top that matter so country people them. All right, apart from that chapter for die, maybe we go take una direct first. We enter for we to get this afternoon. We go take una first for a minimum. na the district and at the health center, that integrated health center for minimum. If you see the house, even if time for me there no be put signboards, I tell you say na hospital that you go deny, say na for the way people them they can't look at their skin. Now some good heart person for inside the minimum give the house, see me they use them for government thing. But when I see the ground for the house, for the hospital, the ground, they never even make like say, may they even come put cement, may they even fix a place for say make it resemble something like some place where they look at people the way they know well. The bed then says on the see and they matters them or OH, it don't catch and don't tear. Place where they born picking keep on, you know, even forget the own mattress for day, and this work people the way they did the sick work people them says that they cry for sick and say according to them, they say if Sigma come where it is so you only can see now only this bed. When no day, he turn back for house, he prefer for take medicine. If medicine go even there for he prefer for take the medicine, then he turn back for a house, down for say he can sleep on top this bed for that side. So for inside an integrated health center for a minimum. All thing for day, he don't rot in, rust, he don't catch him, where he show, say true, na place where they abandon and people they ask question, man he go give house, even for fix him, no fixing, no nothing. And the worst thing, na say even the work people them too for day they no get salary as so yes some of them mostly women them when they did na them too master them they don't even deny them say may they no come again for workplace or sick and say they know they pay them but they so tie hearts they go there even as we payment they come and just so sabi say when it case for person where come for hospital it will as well they know the fit for keep person for inside the hospital they send it for Ebola. Make we see the road where they carry person go with them for Ebola. When you come for hospital no fair they find. Then they say go for Ebola. Moto, the enter for year. Now only on top Okada where they fit carry sick person for come out and from a minibomb. Then you go for that side so for Ebola. So another big problem where they get now this road where even as we place don't dry, the road is also be now one big trouble for sick people them with their own case it will work for inside a minibomb. On top that one, water too na big problem. They say na integrated health center, normal. Water begin for day for corner way. If Sigma come or they put Sigma for bed, Sigma no go cry say water. But the doctor them, na them to that. Then they walk like some 2-3 kilometers for go find water. Then they come back for hospital. And the doctor they tell we say they know the wash for night. They no get toilet for wash for night or for daytime. So now for night where they wash. For sick I say they don't want as many people they see them. Toilet no day for inside hospital. On top that one, water to no day. They work for long distance for go find water. And that water they drink them. Sometimes them it bite their belly. We now for sick I say they no get the water from the correct source. Another problem where they inside the same this hospital. We go show now problem for light. Current no day for inside that hospital too. Country people them. We go show now say it is so true. Minister for sick people. It be send solar panel na that thing the way they use them for catch sunlight, then they give current for inside house. We go show now the solar panel to a panel then too where they bring where they say now for give sun they give light for this hospital. When I feel notice and say the solar panel they there, but the talk say since when they bring the solar panel, even small light, it never shine for inside the small hospital. They say they come up batteries from Yawende before they want bring them for inside a minimum tori enter we here. So just now problem on top problem hospital further for better condition. Now money house no change they never put them. They need the pay work people them light no day, water no day, road to for carry Sigman way in own case it will go for town no day. So plenty problem for one hospital. Minister for sick people Manauda Malashi make you hear and maybe find way for look this problem. Sabi say plenty hospital they day for country. But I want this so don't go discover your own sick. I will don't tell you been a minister. Usabi say if you do two way get for 240 say many people them they dey for better condition. Time for me, we don't talk all thing about a minimum from the hospital way day to things the way the hospital no get 21st century as well me I ever talk inside 21st century Cameroon. I no sure say even if na for village where they put the place in and governor workplace, it began for Biso.
Well. I don't know place for start, but I think these images, it is speak for itself. Say, oh man, I think all man be shocked. Say, we know say things like that this the day for Cameroon. But we don't believe say if you come on our south. That's the first thing there. And secondly, I don't see properly picture for inside where it is shown. I don't know where that one they talk. Then when we begin the ask question, which one we not ask? Because for about 60, if we talk to 20, we get close to 60 ministers. About 40 of them they come on our south. Then see a village for south how it is. So I think that one it just go down for talk say the whole country is sick. This hospital, they talk say this nurses, they talk say they know they pay them. Mm-hmm. Which way means say no state nurse. I'm not sure saying a state nurse. Maybe not just some part-time nurse the way they take up. Yeah, on a state nurse where their books never pass. Maybe because when it be I don't know. But it be really developed. Look the village, look the kind condition, look the fire where they that get the try for blow them. I think all things for it be really reasonable. Now maybe I will with the talks of see we big man a picture. I think this one a really a big disgrace for we, not be only for the whole country, because if you look at maybe this hospital get a doctor, but that doctor they live in Yaoundé, maybe get more than this workers where they check. Not only that, maybe some papers there for Yaoundé where they show say this hospital be or this health center be already constructed. But see the way they pass. We don't just come out for parliament now. Where they don't put national budget. They talk about all the ministries how they share budget. Then who side that money to go? Every day we should talk about budget, do this. Who side the money to go? Wait enough to look at this kind of place. This one that people they were sure say they not even be able for pay more to go far away for go place where hospital today. Therefore even look on the better. But even our minister before for Yaoundé, we say a charter plane down there for carry go down for France and so on. So I think how we don't start with the program about some man where you don't just some minister where don't sleep there. I think we would know say that if you come for any man. Look road no day, water no day, electricity no day, health no day. Then now wait till these people they get them like their own thing where they feel boost say the big Cameroonians. And I think that a very pitiful situation where we not go even. I think, man, I don't know what I feel of it because me I be checking this thing the day now for we own place where we call and say enclave places. But if we come out for region where we head of state, they come out for the, then something be wrong for this country.
Now, some one thing the way the nursery they work for that place be Terry, and I consign that solar panel them that one with the catch sunlight for give current for house. Town will ask you about that one. He says since where they put that in, current never pass for day. And one thing the way the woman he talk where he put overpower for day is a battery for this solar panel. They move come out and for Yahweh before they want bring them for Ebola. And minister don't surely sabi say
all things be in place.
Yes.
All things they know say all this in the some of the talk says maybe the images where if you go for the minister office you see about this clinic. Yes.
So now why that me at the really point to make minister for sick people Manada Malachi ask question who they become for can put this solar panel for the hospital and who side the battery the day.
The truth about Cameroon public service now say when they put man, many of them feel that they do well. Now why maybe where would they consider it? But many of them when they put them they overfight now for see how they manage budget. Because when they talk the call minister, I don't think they at this level the minister, but minister get representative. Because when from the minister to the region to the division and subdivision and even to the village, because when the health center there, so it be directly under the hospital for that subdivision. Then not the minister again for coming around there. I don't know whether the person way it be under he do anything about it. If sick man come for this hospital, what the sick man fee they feel do waiting for sick man. Only the environment, even add the sick. Only the environment go add the sick. All things don't rust. The house neither don't crack for the now man give house. Say for the 21st century, will not be able to construct even a small health center for a village. And these people for this village, maybe if you go to Yaoundé, where they be in a director, you see them, they live for places and maybe they condemn someone, them say they don't get for be here. but go for their own village. If the indigenous or the elites for this village, they will be able to put on some better structures. Maybe they for use and also some services that they come for we will not be the government not yet construct, but at least the environment be the elites they don't construct houses the way they use them. But look at the kind of house where they use them for hospital. Now it really pity for we all.
All right, big pity for all we for inside country, but except that one, we go take una one time, we enter for another one. No be na hospital, but na some other important thing for we and for we picking them. Now school, we go take una go for that side, so for come yam better for talk on top this chapter 2 for school just now. Now primary school, government primary and nursery school for come yam better and na school that. One at the CM, now for the way this speaking, the learn book, I show the talk. When if you notice themselves say even the zinc for this school, it don't broke, wind don't carry them through yam. Someone they will wind don't press and so take zinc there for your own side. Innocent picking them, where they say a future leader them for country, condition where they learn inside one class, it be a team for long mob, 4 picking them on top one chair, only end so, class 5 and class 6, they join them for inside one class, for say me they teach them book, only for say a space for them for Shidon and place for them for learn day with his classroom where there's also build an out poto. On top that one, teacher themselves where they did now only 2 are so here where they did for under governor payroll. The other one them the few where they did or PTA to themselves. They know the overcount them for say PTA they really fit for pay them. But the main thing where they speaking them just now they cry. Now the kind condition the place where they don't say they learn book. We when sun shine, it did knock them, rainy fall, it did knock them. And on top that one, toilet on the Siam, we hear say, now people them dash this toilet for this school. Even water no day for the school. Headmistress office, neither one at the Siam so country people them. So they suffer for inside government primary school for that side. So for come yam better. Now some other one where they point finger and they talk. Same minister for primary school book, Professor Laurent Serge Etundingwa. A look inside the matter, who sabi in the proper, say this so. Some time ago, we did talk about Ngwele, their own primary school. Minister become here, he can promise. After I turn back, he can talk saying, Gomna, nomina than the B school, Ben Gomna Fiole help, for Sikasina, elite them, where they come as the school them. Now, on top this one, who come as the school and they elite them, or now waiting they happen. I beg I will go for the nursery school side, for this same school. Now for day, when nursery school they be the fair learn book, as soon as they see I'm so. But as soon the thing broke, now for see kawaii there is some good heart person. He find this one room has, he dash and for the nursery school picking them. Play that way they teach nursery school too. He talk say it be one of the best thing for this picking them. But as well the best thing no day. They struggle for manage wait till the day and wait till they get them. But except that one, he don't talk say he no be the expect say by this kind of time they go so the shidon for inside this kind of class them for teach picking them. Picking them, we will say that tomorrow big people there they go look out country and for fix them. Government primary nursery school come Yambeta. Time for me, I check say maybe time you don't reach way. If ngom na one open school for my own choice, if ngom na one open school, make it open school for the place, then it take complete charge for the place. Now I mean say be the classroom before it giam. Then for say elite them, they come the first one school, then they giam, then they picking the Easter so far in the name of learn book.
Yes, Ambassador, school na a right where government get for provider for citizens. You know, being a thing where they get for even force government for give school. Government get for give school for all sides, for all villages. Me picking they get right for be educated, especially for this primary level. But the thing where we ask and I say, when we look just the two incidents them about Olembe Stadium and this COVID. I mean the recent embezzlement where they happen for country where they still because the list be very long. With the CC they lack the will. The government lack will for provide with anything because this money will pay the thief. About that health center come for this school. the money, if they for use this the money for build this thing, it not go cost them anything, but not just the will of it all. So how you don't talk say before government grade a school me that when you look even at the budget, however they talk, the one of the lion's share for budget it ever gonna for school, but escape they use them how it be budgeted no, because if they use them enough be so how we talk about disgrace because all this one it come now for we it come back at the fall on all Cameroon because you know if you boost anyway. So I think we really need for sit up. We be talk say Cameroon need a whole overhaul because things that now will be the thing different, but now the way things that happen, we see say oh man it is suffer, but some people that pretend say they need to suffer. So make we at least this one it really be shameful. And the thing being I say how are you to talk when we see them now we just see say okay how it don't be so everything let's say fair. If you see only the hair the way they begin to put that on. They don't even resemble a primary school. They don't put all the younger where they put them, and they talk say PTA. The parents not be able to pay. So we're not gonna blame parents because we don't even know their own source of income for village. But at the time we say school na a right when the government give provide the structure and the personnel.
Right, school na right from governor for doing work. No na elite them. When they get for come back Segi school, then the elites and they get for check out so they go build the school. As we time for me, don't talk and that will go remain for primary school. If for come and better, it been a problem for school for picking them for learn book for Mayum dinner for that side so for West Region. Now mommy them and papa them for picking them for inside this government primary school for that side where they come out. They go meet up with the principal or the head teacher, the headmaster for the school. The main thing it be been I say this mommy them they don't tire, papa they don't tire. Say they're picking they come school for early morning time. No teacher no the be for school. Teacher they come for 9 o'clock. When they come for 9 o'clock, they say make picking them. They go find them firewood. Make picking they go find them dole. Make picking them go find them cocoa. Make picking they go dig, find them tin them for bush. Then when they come back. School don't close where picking they know the land. By the time we Tori House we do the report, now already 2 weeks where school be start, where they picking them for this government primary school for that side. So for former you, they never learn book. The head teacher says where Tori House he meet up and say make it talk. He tell we say no get no nothing for talk. But mommy them they come school that day, mommy and papa then come. Now for Sika say the head teacher he send some note for mommy them for book say he want see them. Ojen say me they come. Only for them for come. The tongue the matter for teen them we the get for look at this teacher them now I will ask question lucky time for me na teacher but only say being a teacher for inside town. I don't sabi whether some teen there for school primary school say when picking the can school you go send them and say me they go for bush they go find firewood they go find cocoa they go find chop bring them for you then when they come you don't close school carry your teen and go house.
Yes, even right here in town it exists. Even not to be firewood, but some teachers that they use speaking them. I don't see they don't talk even for this studio how they some teachers that bring egosi give for picking and so on. But at the time they appreciate that parents them because now they are right how they don't comport. So I think it go ring a bell, may it go somewhere. But I want make them may you know say or may we tell viewers they know say this thing it be more than what we see. Plenty teachers them they don't appoint them for schools, they don't run for that school, they remain for town. How we don't talk about some empty schools. Plenty teachers them, and they do that one with the complicity of some of the head teachers. They do that one with someone they be even out of the country, and their salary they pass very well. The way they don't work with the complicity of the head teacher and even the inspectorate. So I think the mafia when we don't just touch now the surface. When we go detail, when I will see say even right here for Aqua here, schools the day where teachers they know they here. Either the day out of the country or the day for Boya, maybe they go to university or the day somewhere, but they remark them every day say they be present. Tell me what way to expect. But the thing where I feel tell any teacher where they abandon and when you be a parent, you be already introduced to be a teacher and a parent. When you do that one, think about your own picking. Say if I be my own picking day for school, teacher abandon the school, the picking there, go leave them, go either the choco headmaster or the choco inspector or the mega mafia to go stay. Then the abandon picking. So wait at the expect. I go complain. So I think the mafia be more than what you see, because talking about work, maybe time where we too will go primary school in those days we be do manual work. This day where they be doing manual work, with the carry bricks, with go harvest coffee, with the harvest even with the carry maize from the farm and so on. But that one be. But I think it be get the period, but time how way things they change, they see that one say that one, even before be accepted. But it is still go on now to some extent. But the things that way it go on where I talk say it go like mago because it not be accepted, but they go on. So and that one it go when you go right into the suburbs, you see some people they carry even sand. You know, they carry sand, they pay money for office and so on. So the things that way they go on, where it need, say me the parents them, it needs me the school authorities, may they take any man do his work. Because when any man go do his work, I think this the kind of thing happen.
Now, but you talk palava for teacher the way they know they come school. Now, it be normal, say picking go come school for 7 o'clock. Teacher them with the day, they come school for 9 o'clock. When the teacher they come, they will send picking, go find me firewood for bush. You go find me, dig me cocoa. You go bring me dole. It be normal. Then when the picking they come back, they know the teacher.
They don't tire.
They know the teacher. It be normal, say they get for they do that kind of, because I think that way push this mommy them and papa the way they come out for that school. No, not even say whether teacher absent, no absent. The main problem that they think that because every day picking the cars, my teacher don't tell me say my.
I tell you say the mafia even be more, because that one even better say the teacher did it. Half of the one way we not know say teacher don't they, but where the book the design say teacher they. No, I don't feel accept say they be correct, because even for Douala I tell you say this. We don't first talk about health. Minister day, regional delegate day, divisional, subdivisional, and the representative of the minister for school, na head teacher. All these things happen. So who side the head teacher day? Nothing more for the question now.
The head teacher that for the way they cut the food. I beg I come back some more for that image. The head teacher they need deny for talk. We be asked to say this way the mommy then they don't talk so not true. We say no get no nothing for talk for we.
Yeah, that's
the head teacher be there.
But let me say you don't understand me. I tell you say all this thing go on with the complicity of the head teacher. When you be a teacher, you get time where you come school, where you sign arrival time, departure time, all that thing there, and the book there for office. Where when inspectors they come, now you they inspect, then. If teacher decide for the come for 9 o'clock and head teacher decide for talk, that means that means you know the understand way. That means all these things they work in complete. They get advantage where they get
okay.
Yes, that means the money how they ever talk. That means you know.
Yes, most motivated.
Yes.
All right, and we the press say maybe as Tokam, Minister for Primary School Book. Professor Lohan says Tundingwa, he go look on top that chapter 2 for inside government primary school for Fomayum for a west region for Cameroon. Now we come for Douala for Mombo, government bilingual high school Mombo. Now the school down at the CMSO. The school now with the Calabot with the Bulam. With the years picking them for this school, they fight their classroom with the goats them sometime. Sometimes they want enter for class, now snake with the meet up arm. So fear they for this picking their hearts where they learn inside this kind of classroom, government bilingual government bilingual high school for that side, so for Mombo. And they try for tell you say sometimes the BUA It will also take picking them. They learn now for outside for under tree. We teacher they teach picking them for this kind of time for Cameroon for inside the country. And on top of that chapter, country people them or inside about this matter, some building to be there where they don't start build and they stay for the past 3 years. Especially where they build that classroom, it don't abandon. They don't sabi whether the money will finish or now waiting to finish. But the condition where this speaking the learn book, now one of the things I know they normal. As we snake, they try picking them for class, go them. Now then they take over when picking them, they don't close for a normal day for inside school. And Calabot, now where they take build them. Even though some places they build, but they do abandon, no follow up on top the matter. Mambo Council, he say they don't get money. They be the expect say they go give them small thing for decentralization where they feel left to small thing. But pocket is they empty. Now government school this, government college, wait till we talk.
Yes.
What does it do on today now for bush?
Mambona for town. But
Mambona subdivision.
Yes, you will talk about elites where sometimes they just rise, say we need school, and when they give school, sometimes for Grassfield, we know say some of these services that when they come with the welcome elites that they wake up, all man they try for contribute, that they provide some classes then before maybe while government they come. So it be like some of this side of the Mungu, they don't know so. They don't know say they get for even participate for government. For help, it just for the sake of their own picking them too, because time when this school not there, maybe this picking they will go far before they go to school. Now they don't bring them to school. And they just get for understand the country, say the country does some kind of way and try for see way which is the way they fit do maybe they're picking and learn maybe in a good environment. Because meanwhile they will complain, but why complain? Maybe they start with something. And this thing say a government contract where they don't give them, so sometimes they talk say they never hand over, they never receive keys, the structure will remain so. And you talk about 3 years, now see how people they suffer and demand on maybe they don't disagree at the level of maybe money or you never execute the contract, how we get for BC. So see the man where they suffer. So I just talk say, well, for this one, may we understand the country. So that when things like be like this, me early they try for city where they fit the minimum where they fit do, me picking the be all right. It don't mean say that duty bet at least when you see something where it really be where if it affect another negative effect, when if he make an effort, why would wait for government effort?
All right, wait, do something while you wait for Ngomna to for see whether if you do something or not. Now under ministry for college book, whether school is fall, and we will talk ESSF, my minister for college book, my Paulina Valyunga. The week way pass, plenty people they don't talk. Matter way minister come out, then law again, law way this way talks, he make they no use skin for correct picking for inside school when you don't do bad, but he try for remind people them say may they use another way for see as way they go fit for correct speaking them. We sabi say the book when minister be signed, he talk as way like them from governor, he don't open for teacher them, whether not the one when they teach for private college or the one where they teach from governor college, say chapter for use cane for correct picking, it no be not the only way. We'll be talk with some teacher them for side for Kumba this week, or then they talk say yes. Now better thing when my minister don't talk, say no be na cane we he go beat picking then he change. Instead sometimes that cane fit beat picking, he still come worse. And the idea for no use the cane, now some fine one, they fit talk with some picking them, they change. One of the papa that will talk with it he tell we say waiting, smoke cane and talk, he go help picking for sick say in those days they will knock them too before they be who were the day they did responsible. Teacher one time, papa one time, this matter for inside school. The best way for you will check say the fit correct picking. Now with the cane or cane and small mop or mop E1.
Yes, this idea of cane it did right down to the colonial period, because they be born will be here of Kasingo. And colonial people they be the first people for open schools for Cameroon. And they be make it be like say if you know beat person, you know if you hear something. They be beat them even with power, we hear say they be even beat old people with canes. So I think for me, using a cane, it not be correct. But sometimes you are pushed to use it because it be like another rule. Some parents they even can talk about they beat my own. They don't talk to me no because before minister comes to schools the day where they know they accept cane. But some you see some parents because they beat my own. And the funny thing sometimes when begin to parents tell for me say beat my own and I say you the beater because you want to say me begin be enemy for teacher then me you be friend for you. So sometimes we agree say cane not be the best punishment, but that condition it already be for the Cameroon Constitution where it shows say corporal punishment it be abolished in school or it not be tolerated at all. But then when I be expect say minister for hammer on seriously for being at this violence against teachers. How many teachers they don't beat Pidgin kill them? If I ask you, Mr. Ambassador, I don't think teachers don't beat Pidgin. But for the past 2 years, how many teachers they don't die way Pidgin they don't take knife choke teacher or attack teacher in one way or the other. So they kill teacher. Wait, it don't happen for that teachers then. I think when we talk, me we try for see man way the axe they fall on the plenty. I think this degree for minister it just be like man where it just want for create some occasion may they see because the law already there on corporal punishment, but the law would expect on how the teacher be protected because we don't see how they don't kill teachers. Begin they don't bring knife for school, kill teacher. Begin they don't attack teacher for quarter and so on. So now the law that way would they want. So they think not only on the interest of Pidgin, they know it takes the teacher to be at risk. That teacher too now some my Pidgin.
All right. So if one talk clear, you dey for Saturday, you know want to say me they use skin for correct Pidgin when they do bad. Huh?
I don't talk say.
You didn't for no, I don't ask that question. Say you know want to say me they use skin on top Pidgin for correcting. You know want that.
When I use skin, I don't like for use skin. I'll be pushed to use skin because of the circumstance. So
you use or use skin?
Because sometimes only verbally. I don't talk say we did that for a community where it be like it's in the blood. Okay, some teacher will tell you say when they shout, stop noise, nobody does so. But when you just find cane put on table as Pidgin, especially at that lower level, when Pidgin they just see cane for table, order the before class, then how you will talk now? You want to say which one you could prefer now? Say me kill himself and spare the child.
So for you, if I don't understand now, cane and talk is the worker.
Cane and talk the worker for the context of Cameroon.
Without
cane, it no go.
Now it means if one talk normally they no be even get pull or say me they no use cane for Cameroon.
The law already be and people they don't fall victims of that law.
If you get the opportunity,
the law they don't be. But me at the top say if they look not only at that level, which be the why would you use cane? That the first thing they forget for us. The problem I say, like in some schools, there are schools that 15, 20 children in class, you can discipline them very easily, only small punishment, only even talking, you can easily. But when you go for government school, for Douala here, where they have 145 Pidgin for class, tell me how you teacher, you feel maintain discipline for that kind of class. The problem not even being on the discipline on the kid. The problem to be on discipline on because at one time you did discover say you be maybe for class 5, class 6, Pidgin don't know for writing name, Pidgin don't know anything, and so the level of the Pidgin be like Pidgin for class 1. And I mean sometimes you the teacher can be frustrated, and you have about 100 of them in class. Tell me how it be. So we teachers we know one for use cane. But me they give we the good working condition, and I think we could be very happy for not for use cane. Because sometimes when you use cane, sometimes it wastes your time, it wastes your energy too. I mean it make you tired and so on. Only shouting and getting those things the way it make even the teaching they even be interesting again. So if they feel respect, the teacher people ratio, where it should say teacher get for a maximum of this 45 children in class, good learning conditions, and make the pikin they come with their normal level, and made society and the home may they play their role, may they not take all role put on teacher. Now one of the things that are going to make teacher be frustrated, because discipline it get for start at the home. Some parents that is pet children to the extent say, I mean, they not be untouchable and so on. When that pikin come now, only mere shouting where maybe you just rebuke the pikin for the wrong thing we don't do. Maybe he don't vex the whole day, learn again and so on. So me, the house they do duty, the society they do duty, because at the top the home the society, because sometimes this pikin them they come out school for 2:00, they reach house for 5:00, and parents not complain. It be a normal for you. So things the way the things the way pikin they learn out of school in the home and so on, it the way more on the teacher, and the first teacher for go to this extent.
All right, so time for me, maybe question on top this matter. If wait you check education for pikin na teacher holam or na papa holam?
Well, I don't talk say education for pikin na three people the holam. Mm-hmm. The home, the school, and the community. Okay. And any man get for play on rule, because I don't say most of the things now they take and put them on top teacher, and the first teacher for picking now the parent at home. So if they do their back well, by the time that picking can reach school, even need any shouting.
Okay, sir.
Yes. But another thing I say, we dey try for cover up. At one time, only mission schools they be teach moral education. Government school not be teach moral education, moral and civic. It not be day. So they leave them now and begin to go. That is free. They do all what immoral things the way they will go on around them. Now where they don't bring her in now, it be like a new thing, and it be like they force them. So now one of the things that we will face them, this moral education, until even up to now, they for GCE, but they still talk say it not be a condition religion. For right concours. If you get religion, that means they just put them within the informality. So now one of the things that we the key winner, the moral education.
All right, and we know the NAC picking, no use came for correct picking for school, as we minister talk. Make we see where to divisional officer for Melon, for that side, so for Mongo division, he go come out and for picking their back. As we minister agree the DO, it will make surprise worker for some schools and for Melon. We don't already see knife. We don't see these telephones and when they did different quality, whether not the one with they call them say Choronko or the one with they call them Android plus knife, we come up for inside picking them back. Well, now just some of the things then this will see where the divisional officer come out them for inside picking them back. One as you time for me, this where you see this thing and so. You know, sometimes the way the as we talk picking the push teacher for use scheme for it. All these things them so it be normal for picking for go school with the phone for school, and even knife for inside your back.
I don't talk about this and
yes.
And I think this one not the home, from the home, because not.
So you blame people them for house for this one.
Parents, some of this telephone na parent buy them. Some of this telephone do not be all, but some of the telephone na parent buy them, and some of the telephone they so parent not even know. But how you don't know? They will begin for a house, you get an Android phone, and you don't know. So I think we don't leave the society go for extent way. I think the same minister for come up maybe with more stringent measures for try for see how if he discipline speaking then not for talk about corporal punishment, because it go beyond that. Look at this one now. And sometimes maybe where for this studio, you be talk about a situation where the picking the phone, it will be better than
more than 1 million.
It be
around 1 million.
Where teacher no get phone
no
for
get that level.
So when it be so now, tell me how you got this when that begin. They begin to see you maybe. Yes. So I think the home and the home, the community, and I think the community will talk about this surprise visit where you don't do them. They find as the community where they try for fight this issue. Maybe we the parents we will do on part so that we go for school we will be able for, because now it can be say teach all to be on top teacher. Because if this discipline will be all for home and community, then teacher will really enjoy the teaching and will like for the teaching. And may I tell you, say, I don't talk for this studio, say most of the people, they don't run from the teaching job because they not define, apart from the remuneration, be like first time.
Because first time you get respect for the way picking the you, you go run, you go hide the face.
You don't get that respect.
Also picking the you for beer parlor, he look you call say good afternoon.
Yes, I think some of maybe the highest number of civil servants from my village na teachers, because that way they grow up, they will see a teacher like a model. How teacher they dress with a show, white socks and so on, take in all the time, tie, and so they will see their own teacher and the most respectful person in the society. But now they don't talk to teacher now. And the last person.
Last couple.
I know they understand.
All right. Since we be the talk on top chapter for DO, that one a DO for Melon, we make surprise worker for some schools. Then we come out in them for inside picking them bag with knife and telephone. For inside Douala 5 subdivision, the divisional officer for Douala 5, Dr. Asongwe Cletus, to be there outside for surprise operation. And for one of the bad way, he go meet up na boys them. And inside this group for boys, they will drink beer for 10 o'clock and smoke for 10 o'clock with strong music will be the play for the bar for 10 o'clock. They be catch some two younger them. Now one this, he be get for day for school. He don't change his school uniform. He say na his sister call him, say he can't join anyway do to boys. Then his own sister says na that way don't wear trousers for school. Then he says don't come out his own uniform. Where he began for day school for the time. Waiting they be do for inside this bar for that kind of time. Now the divisional officer for Douala 5, Dr. Asongwe Cletus, will be there for outside for operation for Stormbanga. We meet up this group for picking them. This picking them they drink mimbo for inside bar for 10 o'clock now. Now some other side is now society too, you put one for community.
The community.
Now also community the work.
Yes, because when
it means the papa and mommy they don't fail.
Papa and mommy maybe we don't talk say they don't fail, but me they continue to do their work, because now I will talk about the society. You picking, or you as an adult picking don't wear uniform for go school. You call like your boyfriend, say move that uniform, put them for back. We go shit on the drink. I don't think say you as anyway, some of those people they don't get them conscience, but I think say it be very bad. And you the picking, because I don't think say picking way like school. Because with the pass around some secondary school, we see a group of students outside the school and so on. Maybe when they hang outside, so at that time where some boys if you pick you or if you see they will be idle, can you come and take a beer, so on, and the next thing will happen. So we only pray.
So time for me.
Only the grace of God we have this society now.
Time for me. Just imagine say they carry D2 picking them. As we DO, Dr. Songwe Cletus catch them. He carry them go live and for school say principal, now you're picking this one catch them for outside the dreaming book. For this kind of case, if principal use can punish the principal for the picking them.
Okay, that means if they come back for things, but I said sometimes they push we.
Now that they ask the question. If DO carry the picking them go give them back for school, say see you're picking them.
I think how are the
principal use can. SK casting go be for you.
I think say I don't tell you say some parents they can't even talk say beat this my own. Yes. I think if they call the parent now, either in the Janamary or for school, for headmaster, for principal office, tell it where they speaking don't do. Then they tell it where I mean, sometimes the parent go open him mouth and say, not be only with cane. If we not even see current or current, we will not beat them, because this one, the disgrace to go right for the parent too. So I don't talk, say sometimes you will be pushed for do something the way we do it, say, normal, but just because of the circumstances.
All right, and we go come out for that side just now. Maybe we'll take one of the last chapter for Tori. We talk at the worker with the divisional officer for Douala 5 for inside Douala here. He be make for inside the subdivision for some zones and for a subdivision for Sikasi never turn for all corner. But now operation we don't promise say go for all side. Dr. Asongwe Clay to say DO for Douala 5 start some operation for Chakara places the way they don't do investigate and suspect say this on a place where boys already they drink strong medicine. One day they smoke and sell banga. Then they remain for day, then they smoke and do the binet. Then after they come out attack innocent civilian. They for under Douala 5 the operation where the divisional officer do be only try for cash now people there they smoke banga and even one day they sell them banga, but it be consigned even this aquara them where they don't find their place, where they don't keep their small beds, we sometimes them now by force where they sleep with them, or by force when the boy them they don't smoke, so they carry get them go sleep with them by force. So DO he don't talk say a Douala 5 subdivision no go they open for that kind of business, whether not for smoke banga or for selam or for even get acquire them for inside Douala 5 as subdivision. Sabi say operation keep Douala claim for chapter from Banga. Divisional officer for Douala 4 Fofie Christophe, na Istatam, Iwaka, he go for Douala 2 subdivision, now Douala 5, and Dr. Asongwe Clay to don't say Douala 5 is big, and he go waka for all sides for CC waiting. Make this matter from Banga is stop. But the big question, then Banga go ever stop for inside Douala here? They don't broke place them for how they call a Makia. They don't broke place them for Bonaberi. They don't broke place them too for Douala 5 and all that. If you stop with this kind of style, or they enjoy instead they put them for go to for different side for start go do their business.
You don't even increase now for increase, especially for Bonaberi, because the first question I want to ask them say when they do so, what next? What next? Because I never see me any change for Bonaberi. All that gang them from Banga for Bonaberi, they did it now. Even you go there, if you go maybe inside Garoche, there is smoke banga inside Garoche, and police get post inside Garoche. So tell me how do they mean about they go in gang and so on. So this thing about or when you carry measures, so when you take some measures, so the important thing for me not be this yes, not be this public show, now the follow up. Because when you broke on the bill and maybe the next place, or they come bill and back for that place and they continue. So it never help anything. So maybe
but for Makia, wait to notice them myself saying that just once in a while, gendarme them and police them for that zone they don't broke on their size and even block house. No be now with the stick with the bill. The gendarme they turn for they for follow up for say true. The boys them they don't come back again for the zone where they don't broke up. But we sabi say automatic go surely they looks on another place where they feel go shit on.
Yes, maybe I don't know about Makia. I talk about Bonaberi where I come from there. Okay. But they trying to say, okay, who side this thing it get a chain. Who side that boys they get the banga? And who side that boys they? Is it a bit difficult for catch that boy them? They. So I think when we want to take measures, maybe we take and the way if he yield results, not be just for take measures. Because sometimes we see for Bonaberi they catch and put them for some pay, they work out them or for that pickup at the end you see the boy again in the outside. So it don't help with it. So I don't know. So most of these things they know place where they sell, they know people where they sell and so on. But so
all right,
maybe they don't leave and we go to a certain extent. Okay,
last thing we'll go talk some more on top this afternoon. We go take go for Northwest. Another one. This week we'll be telling a matter for die for this big man for elections Cameroon Elekam for Jackery site where they call it say Eufola Gilbert now for around size of for Foncha Street for inside Baminda where they shooty just for a gate house, as we be the enter for a gate, where they shooty for a dorm up. And they say now some group of boys them where they shooty. They see motor far away for side where they put signboard for welcome to Bamenda, in never overtake, as we to re-enter for we here. But again, it don't surprise plenty people that say immediately way now two of them where they die. Elections Cameroon, he make appointment, he replace them one time for to say anything they do, no check say you go die on top, no man no go campus can't do me.
Yeah, that's why we talk about that minister. When minister, when any official die, the administration will continue. So I bet they just feel say sometimes we get forgive time for respect the man, because the man be don't sacrifice his life, especially for these places the way we know say it be dangerous for work. So at least the assistant for just be interim for some time, make the respect, bury. And also election, they right for March. So
by February, therefore, yes, you do the changes.
Some things they be where when they happen, they be like say they be in a plan. They be in a plan act. So but it don't happen, and we talk condolence for the families where they don't lose these people, and we really talk really Asha say it be very unfortunate. It be very, very unfortunate.
All right, Asha for family for Masa Yufola Gilbert, where they should be in elections Cameroon big man for Jakiri. We don't finish Pidgin news for today. Country people them. Service FC Monday or the turn back with our normal 2 o'clock Pidgin news. Thank you plenty time for me for your time.
Thank you, Ambassador Asade. Send special greetings for Maxwell, we being a regional councillor, we there with the family for Yaoundé, and they watch with directly. Say me the happy new year to all the family and every man we watch with.
All right, thank you to plenty Innocent Abega, thank you plenty Derek, thank you plenty Malice on a join hand for backside for Sisi Maker Tori Iwaka in the proper so I talk. If Papa God agree, me I go meet up for Monday with some of the things that we